Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Hedera Hashgraph HBAR. Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please go down below, hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, if you can hit the like button, I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's get into this thing. Hedera Hashgraph. So, in case you missed my last video, I'll just go over a little bit here of what we talked about. Hedera Hashgraph on the weekly time frame has come back down quite a bit, and it looks like we are holding at this moment support of previous resistance. So this entire section back here was resistance, and when we broke up through it, we had a really nice move, roughly all the way to the top here, almost 1,000%. Pretty good move for Hedera Hashgraph. And then now in this bear market, we've come back down and we are retesting that now as support. And I believe that Hedera Hashgraph is about to make a decent move here soon. Let's find out why. So first off, the RSI, we looked at it last video. We are forming the slightest of bullish divergences on the weekly time frame on the RSI compared to the price action here. So we've got a lower low on the price action, but we've also got a higher low on the RSI. I zoomed in last week. It's there, just barely. But we have that, the bullish divergence. We also have a green dot. Looks like it's about to form here, probably this week or next week, on the momentum oscillator down here. But if we zoom in, that's where we start to see some things happening. So I'm going to zoom in here, and we're forming this falling channel, falling wedge, something of sorts. But it looks like we're coming to an end of this here shortly, because I believe we're going to be breaking out of this wedge, well, sometime this month, maybe the beginning of next month. It's going to take a while. But I believe it's going to happen. In the last video, we were right up here, trying to break above this top resistance here. And I said that it looks like we're forming some kind of a triangle here. And I said right around this area here to expect us to fall all the way down to support again. And that would be your best bet for a long position. If you did not get in, too bad. It's we came back down, and it looks like you just about missed it. There is still, I still believe that we're probably going to come up here, have another retracement down, and then we're going to break out. Something like that is kind of what this looks like to me. And if that is the case, if you still want to get into this move, you did miss the move, because from just the line here to where we are now, we're already up almost 3.5%. You could still jump in. I do believe that we are going higher, but you did miss the best opportunity to get in this move. The next best opportunity would be, in my opinion, to wait till we come up, and then we'll do some kind of Fibonacci here. And so you'd want to wait for us to come up here, assuming that this is where the top would be, where the Fibonacci goes, and then come back down, and we'll probably hit the 382 here. Because we're going to have some bullish momentum going in that direction, hopefully. So we'll come back down to the 382, and that's probably where we'll get a breakout, something like that. So that would be, I say that's the next best move, but obviously this is a lower price than what we're at right now. So, yeah, you could jump in right now. I'm not financial advice, but anyway, you did miss the best possible move, which was down here. So you decide whatever you want to do. It's your money. And you're trading. I don't give trade signals. I just kind of talk about what I see on the charts. But anyway, so that's happened. So we've come down. We've hit this support now. And it looks like I just showed, we're going to come up, hit this, probably dance around this area for a minute, and then break out. Now, the price target of this on Hedera Hashgraph, from top to bottom here, on the breakout, roughly around this area, would break us above this larger falling channel wedge, whatever we're forming here. It would break us out. This line is off. It would break us out above that. And so that's kind of what I'm expecting, is we would kind of dance in here, get a breakout, retest that as support, break out of there, retest this as support, and then hopefully move on to the upside. That's the bullish scenario here. The bearish scenario, if we were to fall down out of this, I still believe that we do have some room to go upwards, but you could take a Fibonacci from the top here down to the bottom, and we really need to break through. I'm on the daily time frame. We need to break through this 618 here. The 618 Fibonacci lines up right around 048, 049, something like that. But it also lines up perfectly with the 20 EMA on the daily. So we've got the 20 EMA on the daily. We've got the 618. If we cannot break above the 786, that's what, I mean, first off, this was where the first rejection might happen, and then we'd fall through this way. If we do break above that, get rejected here, the whole point is if this is going to be a bearish breakdown, I'd expect us not to reach this resistance here, or to have a very strong wick down off of that resistance, something like this wick right here. Let me turn off one of my indicators here so you can see this better. So this long wick right here, or this long wick right here, if we are going to break down, we'd probably have, and we did reach this area up here, look for a very large wick pushing it back down and forming some kind of a bearish candle like this for a reversal to the downside. But this is normally a bullish pattern. Doesn't always have to turn out that way, but it normally is. And so I do expect us to go to the upside, and I expect us to reach this, you know, retest either the 382 that I showed you earlier, and then break out, something like that. That's pretty much it for HBAR. I guess I could go down to the lower time frames just to take a peek here. I keep hitting the back button and turning this indicator back on. I want to turn that off to clean up the charts here. But anyway, so on the lower time frames, so we did, okay, so this is good. On the lower time frames, on the 4-hour, on the RSI, we have broken above the 50 level. We've retested it, and now we're moving to the upside. We're also looking like we're about to break up above the 0 line on the trend oscillator down here, so that's good. The only thing that doesn't look too great is the volume is still fairly low for this move. If we were to get a nice move out of here, I'd expect volume candles like this one right here, or like these volume candles right in here that was pushing the price down at that point, because that's bearish volume. So these red candles, how high they are. Our volume candles over here are pretty weak, and they're kind of actually declining as well. So it's not looking too good on the volume side, but the RSI is looking good. And the trend oscillator here looks like it's about to break above the 0 line. But pay attention. Like I said, the bearish scenario still can be in play. We could, and actually, let's look at the most recent Fibonacci here. So from this recent high to this low, okay, so we had some resistance at the 618. We just broke above it, so I am expecting at least to come up to this 786. So pay attention there for a breakdown. If we can break above this 786, then that's the bullish momentum we're looking for. And I'd like to see a nice volume candle come in here as well in this area right now to push us above that, because that would also push us above this trend. Oh, actually, we already just got above it. So we do have a push above this trend right here, the resistance line. So we broke through that. But again, the volume is pretty weak. So just pay attention to that. That's pretty much all I got for HBAR right now. Everything's moving according to plan so far. You know, we're just following this wedge right here. We're going to find out about a breakout in the next week or so. And hopefully it's to the upside. That's what I'm putting my money, you know, towards, is an upside break. And we'll just see what happens. Anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, share it, like it, do all that other stuff. And just remember, not a financial advisor, just a dude on his computer. Talk to you later.